Hey guys, welcome to Off the Pad Podcast.
We live, y'all.
I'm not sure what that voice was about,
We live, y'all.
but we do love you guys. It sounds like he's
Sound
saying
like an
live.
old person that just crawled off the patio. So we live, y'all.
You know what? I would say it sounds like a white person, but old is good enough. Whatever.
It sounds like an old white person.
Put it together.
And what do you get?
Hot
ding
dog.
dong. Hot dog.
Hold on. It's
No,
ding dong,
it's,
ain't it?
It's ding dong, hot dog. Put it all together, and what do you get? Ding dong, hot dog.
Man, you're right again.
Yeah.
I hate this.
I'm mad I was right about that, though.
Yes,
The other things I could have been right about.
that
but-
actually made me happier that I don't know that song, and you do. But
Right.
I can't hula hoop. Never mind. Whatever. I'm not proud of that.
Thank y'all for listening to Off the Pad. This is the co-host Corey Marshall,
I'm your other host. My name is Jaye Toller.
and this is the podcast where you put your things on the pad. I wanted to say something, but I didn't know what to say.
This is what happened when we try to give you new information and we don't script it. But if y'all have been listening to our podcast before, and if this is your first time hearing it, then if this is the first time hearing it, it wouldn't make any sense. But if you've been listening to our podcast before, then you understand that this show is completely unscripted.
Unscripted.
So
Hold on, you messed up a line. Go back.
hold on. Did I mess up a line?
Yeah.
I didn't mess up a line.
I'm just teasing because it says unscripted, so it's going to make
Oh,
sense
man.
like it was scripted.
See?
You should just go back.
Yeah, man. So what for those of you who don't know, the way we construct this show is we let you guys, our listeners, our followers on social media, and all that good jazz. You send us the topics that you think.
Did you want to hear us talk about?
Yeah, and regardless of what the topic is, you know what I mean, the news or music, entertainment.
Or just something mundane as popcorn?
You guys know what mundane means?
Something as simple as popcorn.
All right, thank you. Yeah, man, and you know, so you send us those topics. We go through the topics before the show and decide on maybe like 7 to 10 or 6 to 10 or whatever, and then we talk about it. But we do that so that we don't have time to research everything or to make it scripted. You know, so it's not routine. So every episode you get something unique, you get something fresh. This is just FYI.
So we just be freestyling on what we're talking.
Yeah, you hear authentic dialogue between Jaye Toller.
And Corey Marshall.
Oh, I would say Jaye Toller and Jaye Toller. And then there's Corey Marshall.
It's all good. And you know what? You can find me online at IamCoreyMarshall.com. You can check me on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at I am Corey Marshall.
Please check me out as well. My website is jayetoller.com, and you can find me on social media as Jaye Toller. You don't have to go through all the whole I am Jaye. Just Jaye Toller. No, I'm not trying to downplay your...
No, I mean, boy, there's other Corey Marshalls out there that you know, that kind of took...
I'm sorry
took
that your mama didn't give you a unique name.
She didn't, you know, because she looked at you and said, you know what? I got to make up something.
Jayetoller. And by the way you submit topics, if you guys don't know, if submit topics through social media or through email. Off the Pad is present on Facebook and Twitter. And email for Off the Pad is off the pad podcast at gmail.com. Or you can just send send Corey. And this is why it's unscripted. This is why we should script these
That's
things.
not why it's unscripted, but that's definitely
Or send Corey and me.
Hit us up.
Individual stuff.
Right.
Whatever.
But
Yeah.
most importantly, thank y'all for listening.
Thank you.
And keep on listening.
How many different languages can you say thank you in? I can say thank you in like 5 languages.
That's awesome.
I'm proud of that. Watch this. Thank you. What language is that?
English,
Okay, watch this. Gracias.
Spanish,
All right, hold on. It gets better. Bonjour. Hold on. That's not thank you. Merci.
merci is French.
Okay, watch this. Salamat.
Salamat, that's some biblical Sodom and Gomorrah stuff.
That's not a language.
It's Greek. I don't know.
That is Filipino.
Okay.
Or it's actually Tagalog.
Okay.
Did you know there's a difference between Filipino language and
I
Tagalog?
do. Yeah. And
Okay.
I think you told me that on the first podcast.
Was it the first one?
I think it was the first or the second one.
Could have been.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right.
you gonna bust that one more?
Arigato.
Arigato. That's Chinese.
No.
Oh.
It's Japanese.
Actually, if it was Spanish, it would have been like I do something with cats. Because gato is cat in Spanish.
Okay.
And arigato. Arigato.
Got told.
Well,
it's actually arigato with an u at the end.
It's kind of like your name. Arigato. Tolo.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Let's get on
I
with the
believe
topic.
you will, but we're going to keep it moving.
Hello there. We are indubitably excited to bring you Season 3 of Off the Pad Podcast. The podcast committed to giving you the funnies, the dialogue, and all the entertainment you can have on the topics that you suggest. Now, whether you are at work, at home, in your car, on your bike, or skipping a loo, it's time to sit back, relax, get ready for the best moments of your day, just like a nice cool breeze, a scent of fresh cut grass, or even a touch from an orange.
Yo, this Chameleon Rod Man, and you rolling, you listening, you in the zone with my man, Jaye Tola and Corey Marshall. Off the Pad, baddest podcast on this side of the universe. You heard it from me, right, man? I'm out.
Thank you to the following people for providing today's topics: Meredith Stewart, Jessica Jet Tucker, Tony D. Corte, Monica Journey, Malia Turner, Dominique Henry. The moment is here. Allow me to introduce to you two gentlemen, fresh with bald heads and fresh with the jokes. Jaye Tola and Corey Marshall.
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, the teabag hit my lip again.
Did you just say teabag on your lip?
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
hold
shoot.
on. We're doing this.
No, I'm drinking tea, and that's why I'm drinking hot tea.
I don't care what you're drinking when you got teabag.
To the listeners, I'm drinking hot tea, and the tea bag was still in the mug. And then when I took a sip, the tea bag slipped down and hit me in my mouth.
We know how teabags work. Why is the teabag still in the cup?
Because I still want the tea element to get in the water.
You don't throw away the teabag after the water is filled with tea,
Nope.
herb,
Nope.
tea stuff?
I still keep it in there just to make sure it gets saturated with the tea. And then super saturated because I reheated it.
Because you like teabagging.
Because I like the flavor and the benefits of that tea bag that I had.
Hey, to all our church listeners,
I hope y'all drink tea.
hey, let's get on with the topics.
Round 1. Speed topics. GPS application you put on someone's phone to keep track of them.
I think that's sneaky. I think it's sneaky.
How was that sneaky?
They'll put a GPS, a locator app on somebody's phone, and so you follow them. I mean, I think that's kind of a low ball thing to do.
Okay, all right. So I heard the question. But I feel like I heard the question differently, or at least I interpreted it different. How many syllables?
You probably
did I
heard
just
it
say?
correctly. You just interpreted it.
I
you
interpreted
added-
it
Yeah.
differently.
And my tongue hurt from this.
What? I told you about the tea bags, boy.
I'm more offended that you call me boy more than anything.
Because I think I need to address you as boy. I feel like I'm trying to teach you.
You trying to teabag me? What is going on in this podcast?
Hey, that is not the topic.
That's what you said.
We are running out of time.
I'm gonna put a locator in your GPS. Wait.
That's like, I'm gonna put a
That's
tea in your
redundant.
bag.
You can't put a
Whatever.
locator in. All right, what's that?
Yes.
Nah, I think it's dirty. The person don't know what you do that you're doing it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't take it as the person didn't know what they were doing, or they didn't tell the person they were doing. Here, All right, I'm gonna be personal real quick. This is off the pad. This is Jaye. This is
some personal stuff.
I definitely told my fiance, or I asked my fiance, was it okay? I'm not gonna say that I told her anything.
Oh, but this is gonna be good.
I asked her, was it okay for us to have a family locator app on our cell phone so that I'll know where she is every second and she can know where I am every second.
How did you ask her?
I said, hey, babe, I'll put a family locator app. No, I'm joking. I said, hey, what do you think? What are you thinking about having a locator app on each other's phone, just in case, because you do a whole lot of business, or you do a whole lot of meetings with your business, and I'm all over the place with comedy, just so we'll know where we are and know that we're safe.
It makes sense.
And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm all for it. She was with it. It was no question.
I think it's all in the packaging of the app, because you said a family locator app. It sounds
Yes.
productive. It sounds helpful. It sounds nurturing.
That's how they
but
market
we said, let's put this stalker app on your phone so I can keep track of where you are.
But that's exactly
That
what it
sounds
does.
creepy. But
Like,
yeah, it's pretty much it's a stalker app. But
In the beginning, we used to trip because we wouldn't think about the app. And I'll call her or she'll call me. And, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just chilling. Yeah, but you ain't chilling at home. I can see from the I
that's
can
the first
see from
time I
the
ever
app.
laughed like that. I don't know where that came from.
I can see from the app. You ain't nowhere near home. You on Northside, Richmond.
You know what you should do one time? You should put your phone somewhere else.
And that's the thing, because it only tells you where my phone is.
Exactly. But she won't be able to call you, so never mind. That won't work.
I can forward calls.
Boom.
Right?
There you go.
I leave my phone somewhere.
There you
oh,
go.
Wait a minute.
That's how you get around
I'll never
it.
do that.
Next topic. Next topic.
Friendship.
That's a good relationship. Like,
Well,
why is
actually, it
it?
doesn't imply if it's good or not.
It's just so vague.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think friendship itself implies a good relationship.
Not necessarily.
To me, if there's a
because
bad
you can say we
relationship,
don't have a good friendship with somebody.
then that's not a friendship in my book. That's just me personally. I don't call that a friendship. I call that hey, I know this person.
I have a friendship with people, but we're not close. I'm describing our friendship,
Hold on, is
our
it
relationship.
No. Not
Yes.
being close to someone doesn't describe a relationship.
It does.
It doesn't describe.
That describes a
Hold on.
relationship.
It doesn't describe whether a relationship is good or bad. All I said was friendship means good relationship.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't have a good friendship with such and such.
You can't
Because
have
we
a
can be
bad
friends.
relationship.
What's
and-
a friend?
Hold on. You can't have a bad relationship and still be considered friends.
You can.
Okay.
Just as you can have a bad relationship and still be considered family, which won't win an argument in court. So shut up.
Are you arguing with yourself?
Yeah, I'm arguing with myself
You
right
just-
now.
You just made an argument against yourself.
But I think friendship doesn't really.
Friendship implies a good relationship. To me, there's no other way around it. I don't consider myself friends with someone if we have a bad relationship. To me, at that point, if our relationship is bad, then you have broken the friendship. We don't have a friendship. We have a relationship, which is a bad one. So I can't call it a friendship.
I disagree.
Okay, go for it.
Because I think a friendship already established that you're friends with somebody, right? You can be not speaking to your friend. That doesn't mean that you don't have a friendship anymore. It's just that we don't have a good friendship right now. Our friendship is not a happy friendship right now, but we're still friends.
No,
Yes.
hold on.
Because
You
I
just
have
use the
friends
same
that
word to
I'm-
describe the same word. You said
Because it's the same thing.
No.
I have friends that I'm not cool with. You know, I'm not on speaking terms with them right now. We still are friends, but right now our friendship isn't at its best.
So are you saying you still have a good relationship? That's my argument.
I have a friendship because they're still my friend, but
My-
I'm just mad at them right now.
My argument is you have a good relationship with them. You can be mad at them. That doesn't determine the relationship.
So you're saying you can never be mad at friends and they're not your friend? And that's the case.
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Because what you just said was we're friends, but right now we don't have a good friendship.
Yes.
And that's different from what I said earlier. I said that you can't have a bad relationship and still be friends.
you can.
I'm
have a bad
separating
relationship
relationship
and
and friendship.
still, you can have a bad relationship and still be friends.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, you can.
No, to me, in order for you to be friends, or be considered friends, you have to have a good relationship. You cannot be talking to each other and still have a good relationship because you can respect the other person for not wanting to talk to you because you know both sides. You know that y'all shouldn't be speaking for whatever happened during the friendship. So that respect makes y'all have a good relationship. But y'all don't have to have a friendship because of that relationship. But at the point where the relationship is bad, you don't respect each other for not talking to each other, you lose all this other likeness for the person, then you cannot have a friendship because your relationship is bad.
I disagree with that.
You have a booger in your nose. How about you disagree with your your nose friendliness with your social desires?
So right now, this booger is in the way of us having a good friendship,
But we still have a great relationship.
but we have a friendship as well.
If we go out, if we hang out with you right now, with you looking like that right now, we couldn't be good friends. I tell somebody I don't know him, as soon as you pluck the booger out, oh yeah, Corey's my brother. So we have a good friendship, a good relationship, but not a great friendship.
I don't agree with you. I still think you can have a friendship with somebody and still not be on best terms.
Best terms is different from relationships. So don't confuse my words.
I'm not confusing your words. I know relationship and friendship are two different things, but you could also have a friendship which is not great.
Can you have a relationship that's not good and
Yes.
still be friends?
Yes, you can.
Okay. We don't
Because
really
you're
have too
friends.
much time to explain
Friends
it,
fight all the time,
but I'll
and
give
then-
you 20 seconds. Can you explain how that works in 20 seconds?
Yes. Right now,
Right now.
boom. I have a best
Time's
friend.
up. Next topic.
Is it pop or soda?
I say soda.
Oh, that makes this topic suggestion very easy because I say soda. Next.
Some people say soda pop though.
I've never heard anybody say soda pop.
You have heard somebody say soda pop. Well, I can't say it. You have heard somebody say soda pop, but I think it's very unlikely.
Well, who said soda? Was it Soda Jr.? Who addressed his dad as, "Hey, soda pop"? Like who says soda pop? Nobody says soda pop.
People do say soda pop. I've heard it when I went down south.
I know popsicles. I know pop rocks. I know pop music. I've never heard of soda pop.
Yeah.
Soda pop. Never anything pop. Some pop. Blow pop. Never heard of soda pop.
Gotcha.
I'm just trying to think of all the pops I've heard.
Pop locking.
Pop locking.
But regardless,
Mom and pop shop.
there are such thing as pop. Like it's what people call soda.
You say you heard somebody say soda pop in the South.
Yeah. I mean, well, I've heard some people say it up north too. They say soda pop.
So why would you even mention that you heard it in the South? if
Because
you
I
also
hear
heard
more of it
North?
in the South. I
Oh,
hear
okay.
more of it in the South.
But you just nullified.
It could have been somebody from the South that was in the North. They just said soda pop. But yeah, soda pop. And I think they call it pop for short, so you don't have to say soda pop.
Oh, so they didn't even say soda pop. It's just, you heard people just say pop?
I heard people say
Can I
both.
get some orange pop?
I haven't heard orange pop specifically, but I've heard pop.
Because nobody says pop. Have you ever heard
do
somebody
say
say?
pop.
You ever heard somebody say, "Hey, can I get some orange soda?"
Yes.
Let me get right. But you never heard, "Can I get the orange
I
pop?"
can't recall anybody saying orange pop.
Because nobody says pop. Who says
We
pop?
do say pop. Evidently somebody says pop because they suggested it
Where did soda pop come from?
from soda pop. I mean, evidently it used to be a little soda boy. And then it grew into a soda pop. I don't know. It had a baby. No, I mean, but soda pop, I think they called it pop because it was it's an assumption, people, I don't know, because it used to come in the glass bottles and you had to pop the top. So it was like soda pop.
You had to do what to the top?
You pop the top off.
What does pop mean to pop the top?
You pop the top, man. You get the bottle opener and then you pop the top off.
Like a beer bottle.
Yes. So I think like
So
you
sodas usually come in glass bottles with the top. that
yeah, you
have
act like
to
you're
pop.
from another planet sometime.
I'm not.
It's just like
I wasn't around when
sodas used to come in
when
bottles.
soda came out. I'm sorry that you're that old.
Nah,
You were around with the first sodas that came out. Forgive me for not knowing my soda pop history, Corey. But when I was around, we called it soda, and we didn't have to pop tops.
I ain't mad at that. So you just had cans?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What did you drink at? What if you don't remember?
I didn't have soda growing up, Corey. We drank water out of our side.
We had water pop. Faucet pop.
We didn't have all this fancy stuff that you guys had.
As a bottle.
We didn't have bottles.
I mean, we didn't just have them in the house. We went to the store and bought a bottle of soda. And they were like glass bottles, yo.
The soda that I remember buying came with twisty tops.
Okay.
And you didn't pop them off. You
Understood.
left lefty loosey to turn the twisty top off of the soda can. The
Righty
soda
tighty.
bottle.
He didn't say righty tighty.
Righty tighty is to cover the top back
I know,
on.
but if you say lefty loosey, you gotta eventually say righty tighty.
Was that written? Is that written? Is that a
No,
rule?
that's just like lefty loosey.
Everybody knows lefty loosey.
And then so what's up with the other part?
To unscrew the top.
It leaves it hanging. It's just like an incomplete term.
I don't know where you get that.
That's like saying what's good for the goose.
I don't know the rest of that. I
It's
don't know what
good
you
for the
mean.
gander. Exactly.
That has no relation. That is like a.
If you're trying to teach somebody something lefty loosey,
I wasn't trying to teach anybody anything. I'm saying
I
I had a
know.
lefty loosey twisty top, and I didn't have a soda pop papa top. So I don't understand why it was ever called soda pop unless it has something to do with the very beginning and some soda history that I don't understand.
I don't know, but I'm just coming up with assumptions because they had to pop the top off the bottle in order to get it, so they called it soda pop.
Is it pop or soda? This is the question, then the time's up.
I say soda.
And I agree.
Boom.
Quarter pounder meat on a Big Mac.
You should know about this, you and your teabag fantasies. How would you like quarter pounder meat on your Big Mac, Corey?
Well, I don't like meat in my Mac at all.
Next topic. No, I'm joking.
I don't do beef, so I don't really understand. I don't think I could.
What did you just say?
I don't do meat. I don't do beef. I said. I don't know. What did I say?
I believe you said beef. I just wanted you to.
Yeah. Well, I don't eat beef.
Okay. All right. No, and that's okay because quarter pounder meat is not beef and neither is Big Mac. Shots fired.
Pop, 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 pop.
What kind of gay gun sound is that?
Well,
Like, you
because
could-
I can't say.
boom, boom. You couldn't give me like a shotgun?
I told you I bit my tongue.
I'm sorry. I forgot that again. The whole. You say, all right, so what did you say? You don't do beef, so you don't even. So you have nothing to say about this
I mean, well,
topic?
so I don't really. I'm assuming the quarter pounder is. I don't know how many patties come on a Big Mac. I don't know how many patties come on a quarter pounder.
Three patties come on the Big Mac. 2 patties come on the quarter pounder.
So how big are the patties on the Big Mac? Are they quarter pounds?
They're not quarter pound.
Okay.
They're like less than that. Whatever less than quarter. They're 5 pounds.
They 10 cents. They dime pounds.
I don't know drug talk.
Dime pounds. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But they're less than a third. I'm gonna go with just a fifth. They're 5th pound patties.
5th pound patties.
But there are 3 of them.
There's thinner patties than you get on a quarter pounder.
Thinner, yes, and in circumference, they're
So
smaller.
Quarter pounders, is there 3 patties?
A quarter pounder is 1 patty.
Oh, so
a
it's one
quarter
patty.
pounder. Yeah.
Oh, so it's a thick patty. It's not necessarily 3
and bigger.
thin patties.
It's
that make the
thicker
quarter.
and bigger in circumference. It's
Gotcha. I was thinking it was like 3 patties that were like a quarter. That were a quarter of a pound. I thought each patty was a quarter.
so a quarter pounder meat on a Big Mac would be
Oh crap! So that's crazy.
3 quarter pound 1 patties on 1 sandwich, whereas a regular quarter pounder
So
is
like
just
75
one.
cents.
I'm not sure where you're
Well,
going.
if it was
with
changed,
this.
it was 3/4 of a pound.
It'll be 3/4 of a pound. I mean, I don't know where you get cents from.
I was thinking 3/4, like literal quarters, change.
Now I thought, okay, it took me a long. You know how it? All right, I got you. Yeah, so it'd be yes.
Gotcha.
So like a quarter pounder would be a quarter. A Big Mac would be nickel size.
It'd be 75% of a pound.
It'd be 3 nickels if you want to make the equivalent to American change currency, American coin currency. It'd be one Big Mac. I mean, one quarter pounder would be a quarter. A Big Mac would be 3 nickels. So the question is, if you put a quarter on if you put 3/4 on a Big Mac,
that doesn't make any sense.
Wait a minute. Oh, jeez.
Because you said a quarter pounder is a quarter.
Yes.
And then you said the Big Mac would be nickels. That doesn't make any sense.
Because a Big Mac patty, one Big Mac patty is smaller than a quarter.
But you just said that you're putting a quarter pounder on the Big Mac.
So you would have 3/4
on the Big Mac.
On the Big Mac.
So where do you get the nickels from?
If you don't put them together separately, one quarter pounder would be 1/4. One Big Mac would be 3 nickels.
Oh, so you're saying
the
regularly.
question that Jasmine asked.
So without the question.
3/4 on a Big Mac. So instead of 3 nickels, you'd have 3/4.
So hold on. So without the question, if I was to get a Big Mac, that's the 3 nickels.
I don't think anybody understands. Yes, that is what I'm saying.
I follow you. And so if I was going to get a quarter pounder, that's 3/4. No.
What? If you get the quarter pounder, you get 1/4.
I got you. Understood.
Quarter pounder is 1/4.
It's 1/4.
Big Mac is 3 nickels.
I got you.
When you put quarter pounder meat on the Big Mac,
you're going to have
get
3/4 on that Big Mac.
Duh!
Boom!
Thank you.
That's a Big Mac.
Why did you say that? Why did you do that?
It seemed like it fit.
You and your teabag mentality, you're killing me. Next topic.
Does size matter for the engagement ring?
Yeah, she came in kind of slow with that one. I thought we're going to talk about this.
I thought it was real grown up. I was like, wait a minute now. This is a clean podcast.
I think it does to the lady.
Think size matters to the lady?
I think it really does to the lady.
I'm not a lady, so I wouldn't have any perspective. I don't know.
I think it does to the man as I think the bigger the ring, to everybody shows the bigger the love that man has for that woman.
Do not say that. Do not say that.
I didn't say
Do
I
not
agree
say
with that
that.
mindset, but I said I think that's what can be implied.
No,
If somebody gets you a really big ring, say, oh my God, girl, he really must love you.
And you know what? And that's the thing about love and how to express it that I think, a lot of people and couples may fail on. Like the people who think the bigger the ring, oh, there's more love. That's just, to me, this idiotic. Because if he spends his last dime and has nothing in savings and nothing invested to buy her the biggest ring, to me that shows that you don't love her because you just put it all in this ring, and now you're in a financial situation where you're not going to be covered if an emergency happens or if you need to leave a legacy behind for your family. Yes, I'm getting to this conversation. Stop looking at me like that.
But actually you can, because you can always
pawn the ring.
It's an investment back into yourself.
I invested in diamonds that I own. And you think your wife is going to let you take that ring?
It's either take the ring or take the house. So you want to live in that ring? You better give
the
me
woman
that.
who lived in the ring.
We're going to live right next door to that woman that lives in the shoe. You don't give me that ring.
Plugs.
Matter of fact, the woman that lived in the shoe probably still had her ring on her finger. Because she didn't learn.
Yeah, man. So I definitely don't think the bigger the ring, the more the love. I think the smarter you are with the ring that you get, the better the love.
I don't know, man. I think it's so many circumstances can come into play when it comes to that. Bigger doesn't necessarily mean better when it comes to ring. It's all about carats, right? Or something like that.
No, there are 4 C's, Corey. There are
So-
4 C's.
4 C's? What do you mean 4 C's? Like,
When it comes to the ring, to the engagement ring.
yeah, what's it got to do with size?
Oh, nothing. You just said I thought you said the ring was all about carats. You mean when it comes to size,
Yeah.
it's all about carats?
Yeah, I think that the bigger the carat necessarily mean bigger the ring, does it?
I'm confused.
It's because somebody have a big ring, they mean they have a lot of carats in that ring.
How else would you have a big ring?
you would have a big rock. That doesn't mean you have a lot of carrots, right? Or am I wrong? Like, if it's a whole lot of carrots, is bigger the ring?
Yeah, the bigger the higher the carrot size.
What's a carrot? Is that a weight?
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind.
Well, that determines the bigness. What do you mean? Diamond is a diamond. They don't have like different densities where you can have a smaller diamond
But
with
does
a
it have
higher
like
weight.
purity or something like that?
Are you talking about? Okay, hold on. All right, I don't know what you're getting at. There are 4 C's when it comes to
Evidently,
diamond.
you just brought an engagement ring.
There's
so
cut.
You know what the 4 C's are.
There's-
Let me try to
there's-
say what this 4 C's are.
But you said purity. It doesn't even start with a C. That's not even stuttering.
Well, I mean, but there are 4 P's as well with the 4 C's. The 4 C's is cut, color, clarity, and what's the 4th one? Cut, color, clarity, and
It's the only thing we've been talking about, and he can't get the last C. It's the only thing
don't
relevant.
carrots start with a K?
This dude, no.
I would never get that. I thought carrots started with a K. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
'cause I'm like the only thing that this subject is about was size, and you said carrot 17
I was going to
times.
say
How do you know?
comparison.
This guy. You're divorced, right?
I am.
It started with the ring.
I think that's why I got 4 P's. Price, proficiency.
Are we still going?
I mean, just the answer, yes or no.
Oh,
I think it shouldn't. But the damn is not for me. It's for the lady, so it's up to the lady. So I can't say.
I'm gonna say that no.
That's it then.
Size doesn't matter unless you're a shallow woman.
You're not a shallow woman, are you?
Next topic.
Personal space.
It's necessary. It should be respected. It should be revered. That's one of those things that you should have a reverent respect for. Just because, I mean, some people are uneasy about you invading their personal space, and you don't know the kind of reaction that they might have. Like my instincts are quick. Like somebody I don't know, or if I'm not expecting, you to just come up on me, and somebody comes up real close and like grabs me on the back of my shoulder, or touches me something real quick. Like I turn around like real snappy, and like almost like with a smack hand, just because it's like I don't know what's going on, and like I almost slapped the crap out of my niece because he tapped me on my leg, and I didn't know what was going on. Did she have my glasses?
Yeah. Does he have on glasses?
Shut up. Y'all listen to this before we started with this episode. We talked a little bit about being
Hitting kids with glasses?
yeah. That didn't make it to
It
be a
wasn't quite
topic,
that, but yeah.
but that's funny that you bring
Nah,
that back.
but it's surprising how many people
Speak slowly.
don't understand people's personal space. Like for me, if I see somebody, I'm automatically thinking I don't want to invade this person's space. Let me speak from over here. I don't want to get up close. I don't want to assume somebody wants me in their personal space. I just don't assume that.
Here's a couple things I don't like. I don't like when people eat with their mouth open.
But what if they eat across the
I'm
room?
sorry. When they talk to me
Okay.
while they're eating. I don't like when
How
they-
are they chewing like a dog?
I don't like people talk to me with food in their mouth.
Okay, because you think the food's going to fly out into your personal space.
Yes.
Boom. I can see that.
Uh,
I don't like when people come up and hug me and start talking to me, like with the arm around the shoulder. I don't like that.
Oh, you mean beside you? Like if
Beside
they're
me,
walking
yeah.
in the same direction, throw their
and
arm
they
around
come
you.
up, hey man, I don't like that.
What's wrong with that, Corey?
I just don't like it. It's just like, why are you touching me? Just talk.
All right, well, I don't know if I've been guilty of that or not, but you make me feel
I can't recall, but just be mindful of it.
okay. All right, well, I got to
I kind of thought that you was going to name something else that you didn't like because we was going.
Oh, we started the back and forth.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it seemed like it.
All right,
Pause,
here's
but-
something else that I don't like. I don't like when people with bad breath talk to me too closely. I feel like you should know that your breath is bad because you know what you last ate and the last time you brush your teeth. So you shouldn't be talking to me all up in my face and your breath is bad.
I agree. Sometimes you don't have to be in a personal space for breath to be bad though. Like you can smell it sometime behind you.
That's badder than bad. I know bad. Hold on.
Now, of all the people to be saying
Hold
bad,
on. that's worse than bad. Badder is not a superlative of bad, so I'm sorry.
I didn't know what a superlative is.
It's the next level of adjectives. It's
That's like a
good, better, best.
that's the next level of English class. Either that. I got you.
Bad, worse, and worse. There's no.
Swim, swam, swam.
That's not superlatives. Those are
You're stupid.
verb
Shut up.
tenses. And swum is not a word.
I said swim, swam, swam.
Right.
Did I say that?
You did say that.
I know.
That's what I just said. That swum was not a bad breath. I don't like bad breath people talking to me in my face.
Breath, breath.
Okay. This is like stutter exercises?
No, breath. It's past tense.
Teabag.
Ha, ha, ha. That was stupid. But I got you.
Oh, that adds to an element of talking to someone with bad breath. Like the H words, the P words,
The breathy words.
the B words. Is that what we can call those
Syllables.
those combinations of letters now? The breathy words.
Consonants, what is it? The breathy. Yeah, breathy syllables.
Okay.
Personal space is needed, and I think that people should always be checked if they invade your personal space so that they know that, hey, you're too close. And also, people need to be respectful of it and don't get upset if somebody corrects you for getting in their personal space. Just receive it and back up.
I have nothing else to contribute to this topic.
Boom.
Next! That's all.
Round 2. Discussion topics. Jobs that elderly people shouldn't do.
I'm going to start with the obvious one.
Hold up.
And,
But before we start, can I just say this?
before we start,
Yeah, before we be starting, can I say this? I have utmost respect for the elderly people. These, according to this topic,
you sell out.
I'm just saying that these are jobs that they can do, but I would prefer them not to do.
See, that messes up my number one response.
What is it?
Jobs.
In general?
Yes, elderly people shouldn't have jobs. I don't like anything that elderly people do.
It's just so mean.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I called you a sellout, because you're so nice starting off. Oh, I respect blah blah. Well, I'm like, man. Well, I feel so opposite.
I feel bad because I wasn't going to say on behalf of the podcast, but apparently we both don't feel like that.
Yeah, you can't speak for Off the Pad as an entity. You got to speak for your individual contribution.
Well, that's what I was doing.
Because Jaye feels that jobs are too much for elderly people.
I don't know what you mean by that, but
I'm just playing.
but I do know certain jobs that, like one, a youth counselor. I don't think an elderly person should be a youth counselor.
Interesting.
A counselor, yeah, but not a youth counselor.
You don't think they understand the mind of youth?
No.
You know, the old saying is, there's nothing you go through that I haven't been through, or there's nothing that I haven't seen before.
If that's the case, then why do you need help setting up your Facebook account?
So with the advancement in technology,
Exactly.
that's the only reason that.
Exactly.
Well, they can understand the procedural aspects
Sometimes they can't.
of technological growth.
No. They can understand following steps, but I don't even want to talk about that.
And that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree that they shouldn't be youth counselors. I don't think they should be strippers.
What about for other elderly? That could be a fetish, though. Some people may want to see an elderly person strip.
I don't care what people want to see. They shouldn't do it. That's just I just don't want to see it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to have wrinkled Ruthie
All right, what's
coming
up.
jumping out of a cake.
Or sliding out of a cake. I don't think she could jump out.
Being lifted out of a cake.
Top just comes up and glitter pops out. I said, "Where's the person?" And she's like, "I'm coming.
Her top probably comes down.
I'm coming."
Her top doesn't come up anymore.
But she's not even in the cake. She forgot. She forgot to get in the cake.
Yeah.
But hold on. All right. So let's establish what is elderly. Like, what age are we talking? Like, 'cause that makes a difference.
Ooh,
too.
don't do that.
Yes, let's do that.
No, don't do that. That's dangerous. That's dangerous, Corey.
No, it's not. It's not dangerous. I think it's safe
You're
because
assigning a name to elderly, so
because there could be an elderly person listening and they don't think they're elderly.
but then you
and
know
that's
what?
the
But there
person-
could also be a person who's 1 year younger than the age that you assign, who's like, "Oh, you calling me almost elderly?"
Well, then, according to this topic, you almost elderly.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not assigning the age. You can do whatever you want, Corey.
But hold up, don't be trying to change sound like you the nice guy now when you the one that said they can't have jobs, and I'm just trying to establish what elderly age is.
So then we play a tip for tat.
No,
So then when I put on some band, you gotta remind
like an
people.
ex-girlfriend is just mean and wants to get back at me for something.
Why would you relate me to a? You got tea bags earlier by yourself. You. Okay,
My tongue still hurt.
I'm not gonna comment on that. But what's your age? What's the elderly
My age, I'm 37.
What's the elderly age?
The elderly age would be 75.
That far up in age?
Yeah, let's go 75.
60 ain't elderly. 65 ain't elderly.
I mean, 60 will make elderly, but that horn there are 60-year-olds that are still, youthful and
There's 75-year-olds that are still youthful.
yeah, but the majority of them
So you know all the 75-year-olds?
no.
You know
But
all the 65-year-olds?
I don't. But we're just going with 75. I'm talking about 75, so you can pick your own age bracket. But
I don't have an age bracket. I'm just going with what you
So
said.
you can go over 40. And I'm just saying, 40 could be elderly to you.
I'm
probably elderly to you. I'm 37.
Why would okay? Are you calling me a youth?
No, but you're younger. I'm just so I don't know what you mean when you say elderly. But for me, I'm talking about 75. I'll say 70. I'll say 70.
There's a good question: how to determine elderness. You say you always respect your elders. I would assume that you would say Miss or Mister to someone that you recognize as older than you. What age would you have to think they are for you to say Mr. such and such or Miss such and such instead of calling them by the first name?
I think if they're an adult, I would call them Mr. or Mrs.
You don't call me Mr. Jaye or Mr. Toller. Are you saying I'm not an adult? Because I believe I'm an adult.
No, but if I'm talking to another capacity, I would put a title in front of your name. If we're just talking, we're always in leisure environments. If it's professional environment, I would say Mr. Toller.
So there's nobody in your life that's in a professional environment that's 37, that's around your age, that you address them by Mr.?
There are people. If we're in a professional environment, I would put a title on it. Yeah.
I think I messed up my question.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think that's the question I meant to ask.
yeah, that's what I said.
Right. After I asked, I was like, wait a minute. This is what he said. Like, all right, well, I'm not going to get into this. 75-year-old elderly. What jobs should they not have?
Fireman.
Oh, there's a fire.
I think I started the fire.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Oh, that's my turn. So we went through Sherpas. What was the other one?
I don't know. You're slowing the draw, man.
I'm so.
I think podcasting is something elderly people shouldn't do.
What are you trying to get me to specify? I've already stated that they shouldn't have any job.
I think a lifeguard.
They shouldn't be driving anywhere.
Lifeguard would be horrible for
They shouldn't be lifeguarding.
Garden. What?
Lifeguarding,
Okay.
and they shouldn't be driving. I don't like them.
Driving is fine.
I don't even care if it's a job. They shouldn't be driving whether it's not even a
Driving is
job.
fine.
They shouldn't be driving to a job. You can't. Like the worst elderly person is if you're driving to a lifeguard job. Like don't do that.
I think maybe race car driving. I think that's kind of bad. Driving is cool, but not race car driving.
What, black and white driving?
Race car driving?
Oh, you said race. So I was
guy.
like, wait a minute. Race car driving.
Like
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
I got you.
Yeah. Because you got to have fast reflexes. And when you get older, your reflexes do slow down.
Okay.
I think
They could be good drug dealers. I know that's not the question. But they probably
how
be
would
the
they be good drug dealers?
You know how many drugs they probably have be taken? They can tell you everything about every drug.
How would they get away from the cops, though?
Well, they have to get away.
You can't. No, I think that'll be the worst drug dealer ever, yo.
They
'Cause
probably have like prescriptions for half the stuff and be able to manipulate
they're probably on half the prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? That's like a bad drug dealer, but they'll forget stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you got my money. Oh, what money? But hold up. Like, wait a second.
it. Let me check
It's
my
just like,
diaper.
hold on, sir. I ordered cocaine. You gave me a bag of flour.
I was wondering why my fish tastes so funny.
You gave me a cabbage head.
That one.
Yeah, well,
That was not funny.
It's all good.
They
Can't
shouldn't
win
be-
them all.
They shouldn't be comedians.
Actually, they can be.
Mr. Marshall.
George Burns, very old comic.
Is he over 75?
Are you serious?
I don't know George
But
Burns.
not anymore. He died. But Don Rickles, he was old. You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
it.
All right, okay. Shouldn't be an astronaut.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you might not survive the takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're elderly. We're just trying to look out for you guys. Police officer. If you think we get shot now, good Lord.
Should be a lumberjack.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't have anything else for that. This is what I couldn't imagine somebody 75 years old trying to chop down a tree. Shouldn't be a tattoo artist or barber.
Barber. Yeah, I have seen
I
old
wouldn't
barbers.
trust anybody with a blade or a needle after 75.
But to shave you like with a razor.
Nope.
Okay.
With your unsteady hands.
What about magician?
I wouldn't mind an old magician. I would actually pay to go see
An old magician?
an elderly magician.
Okay. I don't think they're called magicians. I think they're called wizards at that age.
That's hilarious. That's probably why I would pay to go see it. I wouldn't even be mad.
These are all just jokes, people. To our other listeners, these are all just funny stuff. That's not going to be the podcast.
That's hilarious, though.
That's about it.
Is that it? What was the topic? Oh,
Things that elder people.
Jobs.
And the reason I said that they shouldn't do the jobs because when you get older, you've lived a long life, you should want to just relax and enjoy life. The rest of it that you have. Just enjoy it. Don't worry about having a job. Just reap the benefits of the life that you lived. And chill out and vacation.
customer service. That'll be my last one. An elderly
Don't
person
do customer
should
service?
not be in customer service. I don't meet too many old, nice people when I go to retail shops. They're all mean.
My experience is the opposite. I meet overly nice people, and it gets on my nerves because they're too helpful. It's like, oh, this will look nice on you. You know what else would look nice? And there's like, well, I already got what I want. Well, no, come over here. I saw a jacket that was on sale, and da-da-da. And then it gets too much conversation.
Where do you go when you experience these nice older people?
I don't know.
Because it ain't a Walmart in
Well, I don't
Southside
buy
Richmond.
suits and jackets at Walmart, but I'm just saying.
I didn't know you said suit.
Well, I said jacket.
And
so-
why are you clowning on where I get my gear from? Like, like Walmart has
No,
some
I'm
nice...
not clowning. I wasn't clowning at all, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's one of my I like going to Walmart.
Don't tell people you shop at Walmart for your gear. But you can. Yeah, tell them. I don't care.
I'm a grown man.
You're a grown man that shops at Walmart. Tell them.
I do. I don't mind it. I don't get
Gotcha.
suits from there. Walmart doesn't sell suits.
They do sell suits.
What? They don't sell suits. They
Walmart sells suits.
they might sell some slacks over here
Walmart sells suits
and maybe a jacket.
you can get a suit jacket from Walmart. You can get black slacks from Walmart. You can get a suit from Walmart.
I've never got a suit from Walmart,
Okay, thank you for clarifying. But
I do shop at Walmart, just not
Okay.
for suits.
I don't buy clothes at Walmart
I do buy clothes at Walmart.
because I don't want.
I got jeans. I got ties. I got Oxford shirts. I got
Those are dress clothes, dude.
jeans and dress clothes.
Yes. No, you said
Where you
Oxford
dressing?
shirts. You said ties.
Yeah, ties and Oxford shirts. A
Those
dress
are-
clothes. That's
those are
not a
like-
suit. A suit is suit pants and suit
Those
jacket.
are like dress up
The
clothes.
shirt and the tie don't even
that's
fit
like
in
dress up
suit.
clothes. That's like dress up clothes. The reason I don't buy clothes from Walmart is because I don't want everybody to have the same clothes that I have. If a lot of people shop at Walmart, so if I buy a shirt, odds are going to be very great that somebody else is going to have that shirt.
Yes, and that's why I don't buy anything that's extravagant or that's easily recognizable. I buy a plain light blue Oxford shirt or a medium green Oxford shirt. Any store could sell a light blue Oxford shirt or green.
What about that necktie?
Yeah, they got millions of neckties.
Exactly.
So I won't buy one that comes with the shirt. They don't come with the shirt. So I'll get my own tie. I mean, not my own, like I made it. I get a
You
tie
got your
from
own Walmart?
I get a own tie from. I get a tie from Walmart.
You go to another
and-
Walmart and get
and
a
I'll
shirt?
hook
Is
it-
that what you're trying
No,
to say?
I
You
just
switch
hook it
up
up.
Walmarts?
Nobody gonna
You
have the
mix and
same.
match your
Nobody
Walmarts?
gonna have the same hookup scheme I got. You
You
can
don't
buy
know
the
that.
same ties and the same shirts, but you ain't gonna put it together like I put it together.
How? It's a tie and a shirt.
It ain't like if you go to a
It's not
suit
like
shop.
a hookup.
Hold on, it ain't like if you
It's
go
just
to
a
a
tie
suit.
and a shirt.
It ain't like if you go to a suit
It's
shop
not
that they got
thinking.
one-on-one ties, like the tie that you buy from wherever you go for your ties. Like there's not another tie made that's the
Don't the-
same.
but don't the
Don't
back
say
of
the
the tie
subject.
say Walmart?
Don't say the subject. The back of the tie does not say Walmart. I can show you. It says Armani. They do not have
Armani. What was it? Imani or Yamani? We got your money.
Armani. It says Armani on the back. That's funny.
It's probably the letter R.
Did you get it? Our money.
I did. I
Armani.
just
Armani.
went on to my joke
Armani.
because I thought mine was funnier.
Well,
I guess we were both wrong.
we'll have elderly judges decide on that. Well, I think they both were nice.
I want sausage.
And a tea bag from that Corey fella.
And the tea that I'm drinking is echinacea tea. It's a wonderful tea.
Spell echinacea.
ECHINCEA.
Good job. Like I don't even have no. I don't have no comeback.
I don't even know if I spelled it right. But
You played that off really well
Yeah.
because you were quick, and I was like, "Oh, snap!"
I just threw out letters. I'm just like, but I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. And anyway, I'm not spelling it again. But
Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
listening to Off the Pad.
podcast
This episode of Off the Pad.
off the pad.
We're gonna stop repeating
We're gonna
each
start
other.
repeating each other
ourselves in just a
ourselves in
second.
just a second.
My name is Jaya
Corey
Toller.
Marshall.
My name is Jaya.
Corey Marshall.
You guys
Yes,
are
you're
fantastic. This
This
is
is
that is annoying.
annoying.
I just farted.
Forget it. Yo, thank y'all for listening off the Pad podcast. I've had a wonderful time. Excuse our silliness.
Make sure you leave comments. Whoa. You honestly what just happened. I'm sorry.
The elderly getting you back. He's sitting in a wheelchair too.
I am. It's not a joke. You leave me in my wheelchair alone. But yeah, leave comments on what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to continue to hear, what you want to stop hearing.
Stop it.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't like that teabag thing. That's just too much.
Shut up, old lady. One of your jobs is to not listen to. I'm
I'm
just
an
playing.
old man.
Off the Pad Podcast at gmail.com. Off the Pad. That's on Twitter and on Facebook. My name is Jaya Toller. Of course, follow me.
And this is Corey Marshall.
All that good stuff. If you follow him, follow me. If
Wait,
you,
1 second. You said your name is Jaya Toller. What? French punch you.
I said all that good stuff.
Oh,
All that
it
good
did
stuff.
not sound like you said
All
that.
that good stuff.
So my
Jai
name was
told-
Jai told a French punch me.
I don't know what a French punch is.
I have no idea what either, but I was going to
But
say.
don't
you,
do
you-
that.
Hold on, you didn't want us speaking French earlier. I like you don't know what a French punch is.
I don't know what a French punch is, but
Okay. I don't either.
whatever it is,
I don't want it.
It'll get you killed. He tried that with me. I was just be straight up. I ain't even a thug, but you French punching me and you'll die.
I ain't a kid a double push me.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about anything.
I know what we
that.
can say. This is the topic where your pad
I
goes.
got it.
Hold up, what is it?
Got the erase tag. This is a podcast where your topics go on the pad. I'm just waiting
That's
for you
just
to...
amazing. I'm sorry. I'm finished. All right. Okay.
Are you done?
I'm serious.
This is the podcast that used to be scared. They used to be scared. I couldn't even finish it.
My tongue hurt. I figure I'm good. I got it. I'm ready to go too, yo.
This is a podcast where your topics go on the
And
pad.
we talk about them off the pad.
Peace.
Boom.
Thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast with Jai Toller and Corey Marshall. Be sure to find us online at offthepadpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at offthepad. You can also be a part of our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for listening to Off the Pad Podcast. A few things to remember. Number 1. The quality of your friendship can be determined by the personal space you allow, the size of the ring, or the type of stalker app. Number 2. Elderly people would not know the difference between a quarter pounder meat and Big Mac meat. And number 3. When it comes to the question, is it pop or soda? The answer is, it is tea bag.